and I would just go in there and I would just start listening. And I think the first CD that I really listened to that I clicked with naturally was Miseducation. And so I was around 11 at that time. And then I started listening to Tori Kelly, India Irie, Jasmine Sullivan. And what all these people have in common is that they're very intentional writers. So once I started putting intention behind my words, which I was already writing after the blues, I was just having fun. But when I started being intentional and I learned how to sort of, um, I guess, embody a feeling with just a couple words, you have a lot of feelings, but only so many words that you could, use in a song. But once I learned how to do that, I really became unstoppable as far as being creatively inclined to create a song. So then I started kind of perfecting it and letting it live inside a moment when I started recording. Um, and I would mix and master everything myself. Everything that everyone hears, everything on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, I mix and master myself. And it really just was simply out of the lack of resources that I had. I just used, my ears and I would just play around until it sounded right, until I got to a place where, I had access to professional things and professional equipment. So I started letting it live in the moment, like just when I started recording, and then I added on to my skill set. Um, and then performing came, like I said, that's kind of a very recent thing for me, performing, other than what I did in my bedroom, of course. um, and like I said, just studying, watching, and creating a moment on stage was very different from recording, because recording, you're trying to make it as perfect,
As possible.
and yeah, and trying to put in your head like was trying to write an essay basically, but create acoustic landscapes. Whereas performing, you kind of have to create this moment. So from the blues to songwriting to listening to like UGK,